Hey guys, in this video, we're gonna learn how to resize a before and after in the media of the phone or tablet in just one simple code. Now let's say if you have a 10 or more before and after of the CSS, and you just need to add this code a scale to resize all of before and after. Now before to start explaining, if you didn't watch how to use a cubic-bezier in animation, you will miss most of the detail of creating a website. I recommend to watch it now in this channel, and it takes just a minute to learn it, guys. Okay, first I'm gonna show you how to use a scale to resize it. After that, if you're interested with creating this circle and a square, you can watch it how I created this before and after, guys. So let's do it. So now I have a 3 before and 3 after, and it's not a lot, but enough to teach you what you need to know how to resize it in a media. Now you see I have set a name with a div and create after. Okay, now let's say we want to change the width and the height in the media of this number. So if you're designer, you call the name of the before and set the width and the height for it and decrease the size for it. But this trick saves you time a lot, and our time is valuable for us. So to start, first you must create a box for before and after. If you're using a div to create a before and after, just like me. Okay, just focus on me. So you need a box that have before and after. Just like you adding some pieces of your home and other stuff in a box. So now I have a div and name it first and the second and the third. And I create a bus because I want to be a grid. Okay, we create right now. As you can see, for this 3 div, I add a position relative for before and after to have a position absolute, and the set the width 100% and the height 100%. And our bus have a width 100% and the height 70 vh. Okay, now if I just call a first in a media and reduce a width and the height, nothing happened. It just resized the box, not a square or circle. Now what you're gonna do, we use a scale transform in this media, and this is our trick. Now just add a first in a media, and now add a transform. A scale. Now before we add a number in a scale, you must know a normal scale of every div or something you create is 1.0. Always remember this. So reduce it now to 0.95. And as you can see it, just reduce with a simple code. And now let me add the second and the third. Now next of the media, you will do the same. Just copy this and paste it. So in this media, let the scale be a 0.9. Next media be a 0.85 until you reach the font of the media, and you scale it just like a width and the height. So any media of the font, let the box grid be a 1 instead of 3, and my last scale is a 0.7. Sometimes goes with a 0.5, but we have a simple website, so it's end in a 0.7. Now you're gonna tell me it's just the same, but let me show you something. If I add a more box or more before and after in this first div, like a square and circle again, and if I want to resize all of this, just add the first div. The first div will resize it in a media, and no need to call circle 1 or circle 2 or a square 1 or square 2, because the box that have this square and circle is this. Just add a scale and you're done with resizing. Simple as that. Now I'm gonna show you how I created this square and circle, and if you don't like it, skip it because our lesson is finished. So in HTML, just add the hero, and inside that create a boss div, and now create a 3 div to create a before and after for it. Okay, we're done HTML. Let's go CSS. First I add a star to remove a margin and padding. Now let's add the background in a body. Okay, add the position relative and overflow X hidden. Okay, good. Now call hero. This is a main home page. Add the width 100% and the height 100 vh. Position be relative. For create this beautiful circle, as you can see it. And so let's create a hero before. Add the content empty. For a width and the height 800 pixels. Okay, now border radius 15%. Good. Now position absolute, let's add it. Very good. And the top be a 3%, and the left 14%. At the transform, translate minus 15% and the minus 15%. Okay, now we don't need a background. Just add a box shadow. Okay, box shadow 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 114 pixel. Of the color hashtag 9E21F3. And again 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 30 pixel of the color white. So this is our box shadow. Now just add a blur to have a blurrish circle. Okay, filter, blur, set it to a 30 pixel, and here we go. Nice. And now add a z-index -1. Okay, now just copy and paste it again. Change this hero before to the hero after. Now set the width and the height 400 pixel. Okay, for the top 100% and the left 63%. And the z-index -2. Now, okay, good. Now for both, let's call it to add a grid. Display grid, grid template columns, repeat, 3, 1 and 4. Align item center. Add a grid gap 15 pixel. Now justify content be a center and the width be 100% and the height be a 70 VH is enough. Now set the position absolute. Top 15% and left 15%. Now I just copy this and paste it here. Okay, good. Now just add a padding 0 pixel 5%. Okay, done. Now let's call a first div. In CSS, add a position relative to create a square and circle. Now add the width and the height 100%. Now just copy it and paste it 2 times. Okay, change the name to the second and this be third. Now add the transform, rotate 45 degrees for this second, and for third one, transform, rotate 150 degrees. Very good. Now let's create a first before. Good. Content be empty. Width and the height be 120 pixels. Position absolute. Let me just copy this and paste it. Okay. Now the top be a 6% and the left be the same 50%. Okay, now add the background hashtag 140C24. Now the box shadow 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 17 pixel, the same color that we added here. Okay, and now just copy it and paste it again. Let be 20 pixel. And this is our box shadow. Now the border radius 10 pixel. And now add the transform, rotate -20 degree. Rotate -20 degree. Okay, now add the border. Border 2 pixel, solid, transparent. Let's use the animation in the last lesson. So just copy this and paste it. First, I start with this one. And let be after instead of before. First after. And the width and the height 150 pixel. And now for position, top be a 78%, left 30%. And the border radius be a circle 15%. And now instead of rotate, let me translate -50%, -50%. Now good. Now copy this before, first before, paste it 2 times. Okay. And now copy this after and again paste it 2 times. Now let's change a name. This be a second Okay, and this be a third. Okay, for second width and the height be a 200 pixel. Top and left be the same. No need to change the position. Now for second after, width 120 pixel, height 190 pixel. Now position, no need to change it. And let's add a border top left radius 15%, and the border bottom right radius 15%. Okay, for third before, width and the height be 180 pixel. Okay, now for third after, width be 150 pixel and the height 190 pixel. Okay, now for animation, let's start it, guys. Now add a name of the animation be SEMA 10 second linear forwards infinite. Okay, copy and paste it. This be 9 second. Okay, and for a second paste it. This be 5 second, and this be 4 second. Now for a third one, paste it again. This be 8 second, and this be 7 second. Okay, now add the keyframes SEMA, and in a 0%, copy this box shadow and a border and paste it here as a default. Okay, in the 25%, we add inset for box shadow to start the animation and the border too. And let's add a little skew for it. So I start with the box shadow. So copy this box shadow and border and paste it. Okay, now add inset 20 pixel, 10 pixel, 70 pixel, the same color. Okay, again 2 pixel, 15 pixel, 20 pixel. Okay, and this is our inset for 25%. Okay, now border 2 pixel solid. The color be hashtag DCA8FF. And now let's add the transform translate -15% and -15%, and add the scale for 1.05 and the skew 5 degree and 7 degree. And good. Now maybe guys you don't know how to use a skew. It's like a math, and don't worry about that. All you have to do, you go in inspect of the Chrome, add the skew and this transform. Now just keep a change number. If you think this is good for your animation, add it in animation and done. Simple as that, and no need for a math. Just keep using in inspect of the Chrome and you're gonna love it, guys. Okay, now for 50%, copy all of this and paste it. And let's change inset and the transform. So for inset 15 pixel, 20 pixel, 17 pixel. And this be a -12 pixel, -38 pixel, and 20 pixel. Okay, and now for transform. The scale be a 1.1, and the skew be a -3 degree and -10 degree. And this is our 50%. Now for 75%, copy again and paste it. Now the inset be a 20 pixel, 24 pixel, 70 pixel. Okay, and this be 20 pixel, 25 pixel, 20 pixel. Now for a scale be a 1.15, and a skew be a 3 degree and 18 degree. And good. And the last one is 100%. Copy this and paste it. And we done it, guys. This is our animation, guys. And yeah, okay, this is everything you need to know about Resize media and how we created this. And hope you learn it, guys. And if you watch a cubic-bezier, then you're ready to create a website with a good animation and more effect. And I see you in a part 2 of creating website, guys.